Hey, good evening, everybody. It's Rob, Rosie, and LB from the Last Frontier family. We had to come into town today, which is Anchorage, the big village from our town, out in the Matanuska Valley. And I thought I'd, since I'm trying to make more videos and post more videos, start to do some time warps of driving around Alaska so people could see what it's like. Because people always ask me, what's it like to drive in Alaska? Well, you're going to find out. Well, if you're from Alaska or been to Alaska and been to Anchorage specifically where we are, you would have noticed that I took a left instead of a right leaving town because we came through town on the Seward Highway northbound, and then we were supposed to hang a right on the Glen Highway northbound. But instead, I took a left so we could go down 5th Avenue to Anchorage's downtown. It's not really that big of a downtown, but we're going to add a little loop of a downtown Anchorage. So we'll go down 5th Avenue, turn around at the end of L Street, and come back up 4th Avenue. It is Saturday night. You might see something crazy. Might not. So, little detour. Well, we're officially out of Anchorage, and now we're on the highway. So that was a little jaunt detour downtown Anchorage, and then back out northbound on 6th Avenue, which turns in to the Glen Highway northbound. And where we go, it splits again, and Glen Highway goes northeast, and the Parks Highway goes northwest. So we'll see that interchange next. We got a few communities to go through that are technically still in the municipality of Anchorage as we'll pass over. But we're out of the city, and I would just sit back and enjoy the ride. Well, as you can see, and stick to my word there, I said we were just going to pass a few towns, but heck, since we're on the highway and it's only going to add like a couple minutes to our trip, and this time lapse, it's going to add a few seconds. We're going to hop off the highway here in the town of Eagle River. That is a suburb just north of Anchorage. There's a few others north of this, but this is the one that has a town and a main street. It's not Main Street, not the name, but a main street that goes through it. So we're going to ride through here and ride downtown Eagle River, and then we're going to hop back on at the North Eagle River exit and get back on the Glen Highway and head northbound. So this is just one of the small city suburbs of Anchorage, even though it's still considered in the municipality of Anchorage, which would be a county for anybody that doesn't live in Alaska. In the comments below, if there's somewhere you want to see us drive, or an area of Alaska, and don't give me like, I want to see Nome. There's no road except in the city of Nome, but to Nome, so we're not going to drive there. But if there's somewhere in Alaska you have interest, like, hey, I want to see what it's like to Anchorage to Girdwood, like where our ski resort is, or I want to see Anchorage to Kenai Peninsula or Homer, put them in the comments below and we'll add them to our list, because we've got a bunch of adventures planned through spring, and then of course summer when it's go with 24 hours of daylight. So put your comments in there of a road in Alaska or a town in Alaska you want to see, and we're going to do day trips and vlogs there anyway.
That we can drive to.
That we can drive to. Don't give me Juneau, our capital, because then I have to take a ferry, and I'm not going to put my truck on a ferry. Well, maybe I will. I don't know. Find out. Alright, you can't see me well, but that sign that we just passed, that is a moose kill sign. In Alaska, every highway there's a sign, bright yellow, and every season, normally in the winter, I think they are like continual through the summer too. Every time a car hits a moose and it kills a moose, they change the number on the sign. So that's that bright yellow sign on the side of the road. Pretty crazy. They used to be a lot higher, but I mean, I think I've seen those signs where there was 100+ moose killed in a winter, and now we don't really see over 15 or 20 most of the time, at least in that section of road. There's other sections in Alaska, completely different, where there's a massive amount of moose kills on cars, and that's a pretty dangerous event for anybody. So, but yeah, they posted on the sign. We don't have billboards, we have moose kill signs. Well, we made it. We are now officially in the town of Palmer, Alaska. And you're almost asleep.
Just about.
He's watching shows on an iPad. But hey, there's an evening, well, maybe a little later evening drive from South Anchorage, through Anchorage, downtown, up the highway, out to the Matanuska Valley where we are from, or I guess where we live, because I'm actually from a town that we passed. So thanks for joining us. Please comment if there's roads that you'd like to see us drive, that you just, or parts of Alaska you want to see for our adventures this spring and this summer. Put it in the comments below. We'll do some road trips, we'll do some other fun adventures in a lot of the towns on the road system in Alaska, for just things that we do in Alaska. If you like our videos, please
smash the like button.
There it is. And if you really like our videos and you want to continue to follow us along here while we're in Alaska, or maybe if we take a trip outside of Alaska and see what us Alaskans do when we get outside into the real world,
please consider subscribing.
Oh, so nice of you. I'm going to say do it. Add those comments, and hey, we'll do a Tour de Palmer soon. So thanks for joining us tonight on this quick little video of just a drive across the southernish part of Alaska, not a far one. But from this town in Palmer, if we would stay on this road north about 400 miles,
we could leave.
We could be in Canada.
We could leave.
The unfortunate part is it would be colder there, and then we'd have to drive through cold to get to warm. She likes warm. It is. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.